Yo, what's up, chat? It's your boy Sugar again, and I'm back with another video. If you're watching right now, hit the like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel, everybody that's tapped in, everybody that been with me since I started with 0. We got a long way to go. We dropping 100 videos and we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, I appreciate everybody. Before I continue this video, I do want to eat this cracker. I don't know. Only snacks I had in my truck was fruit snacks and some chips. Now I'm on my 30-day run still. I got the Red Bull. I had bought 2 packs of crackers, and I bought the barbecue Frito-Lay Twisters, them type of chips, the brown bag with the gray. I'm on my 30-day run. Now, I didn't, buy this with cash or card. I used my points, and I only had like 500 something because I got points at Love's. So my points kind of like, split right now. I got some points at Love's, got some points at Pilot. So I used my points to get, the 2, 3, 4 items I did get. And this Red Bull, it was part of my rewards at Pilot. Pilot offer you, some free stuff. And I could have got this. I can get a Monster. I can get like a regular soda or something. And I just chose to get the Red Bull. I don't really drink energy drinks, more so like for energy. I drink them like every now and then when I'm bored, for the taste. I'm somebody who I really don't drink soda. I, drink water, Gatorade, and every now and then I pull out an energy drink. I don't want to depend on an energy drink or nothing like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes if you drink an energy drink, I don't know if I'm the only one, but it will like sometimes make you crash. And like if you driving, like it'll be a time where if I want to drive like 9-10 hours and I happen to drink a Red Bull at the wrong time, then I might be tired in 6-7 hours, and now I gotta cut my trip short because I'm sleepy. They don't, you ain't supposed to be driving while you sleepy and stuff like that, because you can hurt yourself, you can kill yourself, or you can kill somebody else and stuff like that. So that ain't a good idea. If you sleepy, go on and call it a day. So yeah, it's 2 trucks in front of me. Somebody parked where they ain't supposed to park. So now they trying to see who going first. I'm just looking at them. Just don't hit this truck, cause this driver trying to park right there, then this driver trying to come around. Parking is sometimes crazy out here. It's only like 4 o'clock, but around 4-5 o'clock, everybody trying to hurry up and get them a parking spot. Then the person behind him, he ain't giving him space to back up. This dude trying to, back into the spot. Like, dude, see, out here in the trucking world, it's a little crazy. When you new, truckers be all running up on you and stuff. Like, come on, man, y'all know I'm trying to park right here. Like, just be patient, just chill. As long as you don't hit nobody, you good. That's the main thing out here. Take your time. I don't be caring if they rushing out. If I, try to get this parking spot, cut my hazards on, you just gotta wait, my boy. So yeah, I wanted to talk about how is it, getting your mountains, and how is it starting in the winter. So that's, ooh, dude, so close to the other side. I don't know if he gonna make this. Like when I say, yeah, I want to talk about how is it getting your mountains and starting in the winter. Now, for the people that have been subscribed since the beginning, a lot of people know I started in the winter, which is October, or the winter could start in September. I was training, in September, but I started in October. So for me, the winter, I don't think it's, super bad. Steven's not gonna send you nowhere where it's like, crazy. If you happen to be in a winter storm, they tell you, call safety, and they'll do the weather pay or whatever. But my like my experience, I can say that I've been places where it was snow, but the roads still was clear. And as long as Stevens, you know, don't feel like, you know, or the weather haven't put anything out crazy where nobody can drive and stuff, and you okay to drive, then, you know, go on and drive. If, you know, you feel like it's not safe or whatever, just call Stevens. My winter experience, I can't say it was, you know, crazy. Like, I didn't wake up with 5 inches of snow outside my truck. I woke up maybe with, you know, snow around the truck, or I might be, you know, parking on a little bit of layer of snow or whatever. But it's not so bad as, I mean, some people make it seem. And actually, I'm trying to see what else can I say? I can say, starting in the snow, make sure you got some winter clothes, because if you don't, excuse me, if you don't, you're gonna be walking in that pilot getting you a hoodie, sweats, or something. Because I can't say in the winter now, you will wake up sometimes cold, or you will hop at that truck cold. So just make sure you got the proper, you know, proper gear for the winter. Driving, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as some people may think, you know. Now, if it's ice or something on the ground, then that's a problem. But when I started in the winter, it wasn't, you know, that bad. I didn't have a weather shutdown. At no point in time I was able to drive the whole time. So I say it wasn't bad. I got my whole 240 around that time. This dude, they creating spots around here, which is crazy. So yeah, that's what I want to say about the winter time. What else can I say? Make sure you got the windshield fluid, because in the winter time, I can say you might have to use your windshield wipers a lot if it's like, you know, snow and stuff, because you're going to clean off your windshield. And if it's hard to see, I mean, good luck with that. You don't want to drive when it's hard to see. So I definitely had to buy some windshield fluid here and there to make sure I keep my windshield, you know, clear, so I can drive. Defrost, you're gonna defrost a lot. What else can I say? Winter, also, sometimes when you gotta deliver at these places and stuff like that, and you might get stuck for a day or two, I would say make sure you got food in your truck. Make sure you got some type of food in your truck. Because when my trainer, how was it? I don't think we delivered and we was able to get out of there, but like right away we had to wait for I think 4 or 5 hours. And he had food on the truck, but I'm thinking, if we have food on the truck, first of all, we're gonna be bored and we're gonna be hungry. So unfortunately he had both of those. I was good. Now when it comes to getting your mountains, the mountains ain't nothing crazy. I mean, you could say hills, you could say mountains. I'm thinking when people say, you know, hear mountains, they think it's just super crazy. But when you're going up a mountain, your truck is going slow. You're not gonna be able to go no 50, 55 up no mountain. Your truck gonna go down to like 30, 40. You're gonna cut on your hazards. And then when you're going down the mountain, that's when, you know, you use your Jake brake, lock it into gear, and, you know, press the brake here and there, like just to make sure you stay within a certain speed limit there is. Or when you training, I think the speed is like 20, 25, and you got to hold that speed for like 2-3 miles. So you're gonna be going down that mountain for a good probably 10-15 minutes, maybe 20. I don't even remember the exact time it was, but it's a little minute of you holding that speed. It's not nothing crazy when it comes to getting your mountains. I had got one of course you're gonna get one in the East Coast and get one in the West Coast. The East Coast, to me, I feel like it's really easy. Both of them easy, but the East Coast is like, to me, super easy versus the West Coast. Like, I think I got mine in Cali, and going down that mountain in Cali, it's one of them over there, either Cali or Arizona. That mountain is kind of steep to where you gotta hold that speed, and if you ain't paying attention, whatever, you can, you know, be going too fast. So, you know, that's where you use your Jake and locking in gear. Your trainer is gonna teach you this, so don't stress about it. It ain't nothing too crazy. Going up and down mountains after that 240, of you being on your own, you're gonna realize it ain't nothing crazy. Just slow down when you're going down the hills, and when you're going up the hills, you ain't got no choice but to slow down. Everybody's still trying to park it, whatever, but yeah, like, the mountains ain't nothing crazy. It's just regular driving. Well, I can't say regular driving, but to me, once you get in this truck and you start going up and down mountains, you're gonna get the hang of it pretty quick. I'm somebody who, I learn pretty fast, and a lot of the stuff out here in trucking not hard. Let me say, the hardest thing I would say out here in trucking might be backing. And that's really, to me, depending on your confidence level, if you feel like you can back or not. If you feel like you can back, you'll get into any spot. But if you feel like you're a little nervous and stuff like that, you might have to just get out, as many times as you need to back. That's the main thing I would say. The backing is probably the hardest part out here. Everything else is just simple driving. And the only reason I say the backing might be the hardest part, because only when it's a super tight spot or a crazy parking spot you have to try to get in or something like that. But just on a regular, when it comes to like parking your truck and stuff, it's ways to avoid, those spots. Or you can easily test your skills down and try to, fit in those spots. At the shipper, you really ain't gonna have too much of those tight spots, like them problems. So you'll be good at the shipper or whatever. And everything is really gonna be about what position you put yourself in. If you want to put yourself in a hard situation, to test your skills, go for it. If you want to put yourself in the easiest spot, do that. It ain't super crazy out here. As long as you can back, you good. The driving part is, simple. It's follow the laws, wear your seatbelt, speed limit. It's, it's simple stuff. It ain't nothing crazy with this trucking. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say for starting in the winter and the mountains, getting your mountains. It's everything simple. The winter is not super crazy. Some people, I don't know, like, I know when you go to Stevens, the trainer, well, not really the trainer, the teacher might have, like, a bunch of crazy stories, but everybody's story ain't like that. I know, trying to see what happened. Trying to think of a story that maybe happened in winter. Oh, I can say this happened in the winter. I was doing a repower with somebody in the winter, and that week of the repower, they had 2 accidents, I think, like in 2 days, just because I believe he either slid on ice or the snow or something. He pretty much slid into, I guess, a rail or something on the side, so he ended up losing his bumper. And then next he had some type of other accident that I just can't remember on the way to the repower. And they was pretty much sending him back to the yard like, come on, buddy, you got to get this truck fixed, and whatever else, happens, he gonna have to deal with. Like, he probably had to watch some videos, had to do some more training or something. But yeah, like, he told me, like, man, I had 2 accidents in 2 days just getting this load. I'm just ready to get rid of this load. They pretty much sending me back to Texas. And yeah, that was, that's why I say in winter, just, be careful. If you see it's ice on the ground or whatever, make sure it's safe to drive. If not, you also can call safety, and, you can hang out until the roads are clear or whatever. But they gonna, I think dude finna hit the trailer. They gonna let you know if the roads, super bad or not. And then they got apps and weather advisory numbers and stuff you can call to check on the weather. Or you can kind of see if other trucks are just, driving. You might see another Stevens truck and just see if that, truck decides to take off. If that truck decides to take off, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not as bad, So yeah, this is pretty much the end of this video. If you're watching right now, don't forget to hit the like button. The like, it pretty much just help the channel pop up on, I guess, the explore page for the next driver that's searching or anything like that. And yeah, I want to be that channel to keep it real with y'all. And I ain't gonna lie, my content only gonna get better because I really haven't, went 100% with the YouTube. And I'm doing everything, really off my phone. But I would say once I, just go 100%, that's when you will see those hour-long videos of me driving, and all the creative videos that y'all are seeing out there. That's when y'all will get those from me. I might, you know, do the intro and stuff like that. I just haven't officially went 100% in with it. I'm just at least making content and doing, you know, something versus not doing no videos at all. I always wanted to kind of do some videos, but I never, basically I procrastinated. Now I finally got started, so I'm sticking with, you know, being consistent on dropping videos. Next thing is too, I would say maybe in October or something, I will be looking into adding a GoPro or something, just to make the experience more lively, where y'all can feel like y'all more in the truck with me and stuff. I'm trying to, you know, stay consistent on dropping some of the driving videos where y'all can see, but I also want some of the videos where the camera, it faces that way, then it'll turn and look at me sometimes, you know, while you driving and stuff. I be seeing them type of videos, so I do want to make my content a little better. But just, you know, if you got any ideas or any advice or whatever, just drop them down below, and I definitely take all the advice, ideas. I definitely look into certain things, certain equipment and stuff I need to, you know, get into. Maybe I run into one of the subscribers that are good with like editing or something and give me an idea or something. I don't know, but hey, I'm just willing to learn anything from the next person. I'm teaching somebody something. I'm just willing to, I'm always trying to learn. If y'all got books or anything like that y'all think I should look into, read, buy, whatever, I will do that. Like, you know, while you driving, you want to listen to music, podcasts. Stevens, they got a podcast, Stevens Transport Podcast. Tap into that. You can watch, you know, all type of stuff while you driving, or listen to audio books. I do that type of stuff, so that's why, like, if y'all got a book or anything like that, I will, you know, look into it. And I'm just, you know, I'm still young. I'm just trying to learn and better myself every day. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of this video. And if you're still watching, I really appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit the like. Stay tuned for the next video. It's your boy Sugar again. I'm out. Peace.